It was heavily bashed online. A lot of people mixed.
Mixed.
What timeline do you have? All I'm talking about from like people in the industry would talk. It felt uncomfortable, to be honest.
That's the algorithm, though.
No, but I'm talking about producer. What's his name? Who did the song with Drake and Future recently? Wait for You. Who did that?
Oh, I know who you're talking
ATL
about.
Jacob.
Yeah.
He called it out. He was like, bruh.
He just need production.
And I was like, damn. And he's a relevant producer and just came out and said that was a bad look. You usually don't see nothing like that.
That's true.
You know,
not for a legend.
Not for a legend.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just uncomfortable. Everybody was bashing it. Now, my opinion about the project, I don't think it was trash.
Mid, so, good, not great?
It wasn't good.
Okay.
But it wasn't trash.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, I went into it with a different lens because I'm seeing it because I know what to expect from Wayne. So I was actually surprised that a couple of the songs were knocks. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
What did you think about it?
It was supreme mid. I'm talking about Super Bowl mid. Bro, Wayne committed a cardinal sin that no rapper, much less a living legend, should do in 2025, which was half bad production.
What was bad about the production?
But the Peanuts to Elephants
beat, that was trash.
That's one of the worst beats I've ever heard on an A-lister, or at least I used to be an A-lister's album. That shit is terrible.
What about,
with all due respect to whoever made it?
But I kept seeing people talk about the production.
It's bad. The production is bad, bro. And what I mean by production, I'm not even just talking necessarily beats.
Okay.
I'm saying there's no world building. What makes the Carter 1 and the Carter 2 so special is that there's world building. It's got the walk in, the walk out, the fly in, fly out, where he's going. Like, there's an actual theme to it. It made sense. Now, we let this shit slide with Carter 3, because Carter 3 is all over the place with just really a random collection of songs. They're just really good songs.
You ready for my quiet part out loud right now?
Oh, is it Carter 3? What is it?
Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne fell off artistically after Carter 2.
No. We're gonna
he fell off artistically.
We got to save that.
Save it?
We're
okay.
Gonna time out for that.
Okay.
We're going to wrap the Carter 6 review.
Okay.
But I've got something for that.
Okay.
But I will say, after Carter 2, he definitely stopped building like an actual body of work.
Yeah,
They've
absolutely.
been a collection of songs.
Absolutely.
So this one is no different. They're just a collection of bad songs. Like even with the one I like with my boy Big X, who I thought saved it, but Wayne wasn't talking about shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, the hook
is fire.
Was fire. The beat was fire. You didn't like the beat?
The beat was nice. It could be better though.
But Lil Wayne got on there not rapping about it.
He wasn't talking about shit.
It was bad. It was bad. And it make you not want to listen to the song because of how bad it was.
And then he had his mans on there. I know he just went to Apple Music and announced his new Young Money roster and all of this shit. So the guy that's on that song,
Jay Jones,
he's one of the guys on the new roster. Mm-hmm. Bro, if IEP, matter of fact, I'll save that for the quiet part out loud. But, that's a good one. I'm going to say that.
Okay.
But I think the album was mid. It wasn't garbage, but it's of someone of his stature. You expect more, and then you put the Carter name on it. You put the series on it. The series is highly touted.
But y'all keep talking. I keep hearing people say that there hasn't really been a good Carter since. Technically, if you want to say Carter 3, Carter 4 wasn't good.
What?
Carter 5 wasn't really that good. Carter 5 was the. What's the difference between Carter 5 and Carter 6? Please tell me this.
It's got Uproar with Swizz, and it's got.
That was a good song?
That was a good song. Yeah, you're a DJ. That's a good song.
No, it wasn't.
Girls like that song.
Who? What girls do you know?
Really
White girls?
Maybe.
I can't name you places where I went and Uproar.
I've heard that before. I've heard that song outside, bro.
Uproar?
I swear.
Wow.
Not today, but I'm saying when it came out. And then they had this. And then he had the song with the Kendrick joint, the Mona Lisa joint.
I mean, that was cool.
Nah, that song is fire.
I mean, it was a cool song, but
song is fire.
Who talks about Carter? Like, it was all over the place.
No, it was definitely all over the place. It was 23 tracks, way too many songs.
Right.
Trust me, that was also mid at best.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's all. Because I'm like, did y'all not hear Carter 5?
Yeah, Carter 5 was mid at best.
Okay,
for sure. But that was also 6-7 years ago, so people kind of forgotten that it was mid.
Because I remember it came out, had a strong first week, but it was because it hadn't been released and all the pushbacks. He did like 4 years of like promo for it.
Yeah.
So it came and went. I mean,
It did.
You know, so that's why I was saying, I'm like, did y'all niggas not?
I like that "Don't Cry" with XXX on there too. That shit hard.
Yeah,
It came in,
I was cool off of Carter 5.
but it's not that good though. Let's
not.
be very clear. And so my expectations for 6 were relatively low, and they still didn't meet it.
Damn. Mine was
And I fuck with Wayne too.
Yeah.
But my quiet part out loud, we'll say that for that segment, I'm going to say what he could do or what he should do. Like if I had a chance to talk to him, I could give him the game for a classic. Easy.
A classic.
A classic.
Okay. Well, let me do my quiet part out loud.
Okay, let's do it.
So let's do it officially. Quiet part out loud. All right. Lil Wayne artistically fell off after the Carter 2. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because